Hi everyone, today is Tuesday, October 2nd. Today we want to talk about the Golden Cross and the Death Cross, or the Black Cross, however you want to call it. What is it? Does it work? Why does it work? Does it still work? Just going to take a look at the S&P chart, starting with the current day. We're going to go back in time and just see what happened. Did it work? Was it worth your while to pay attention to these moving average crossover? And we're using the 50-day and the 200-day. And the chart you see here has exponentially smoothed averages. I like these a lot better, and you'll see why as we go on. Anyway, you can see that here we go. Everything's above the moving averages. Technically a bull market. Coming down in here, it did look like things were going to change, and hello, central banks right around here start talking it up. So things changed, and this model keeps you long. But was it worth it? Moving back in time. You had a bullish signal here, the Golden Cross. Well, that looked pretty good. That worked. But the problem is, look at the time period before that. And here we have the supposed death cross, the black cross, the bearish cross. Now don't get hung up with what happened the day of the cross and the next couple of days. This is supposed to be a trend following thing, not a pinpoint market timing thing. Anyway, this thing got you short, and somewhere in here, and the damage was already done. So you had a pretty steep drop off. And when do you get back long? Well, above the price you got short. So this is a big loser, and tells me that something's different right around now. Moving back in time, look at this whipsaw in 2010. Moving back in time. All right, here we are coming out of the bear market into the bull market. This signal obviously worked. So how do you know which one works and which one doesn't? I guess a good question. Let's keep going back in time. This signal keeps you short, got you short in late 2007, or was that January 2008? Doesn't matter. It was way ahead of the bear market that followed. So here, back here in the earlier part of the last decade, or the middle of the decade, it was working well. Look at this. A scare, but it didn't go short, didn't cross. Another one, another one. So this thing was working great in the early part and the middle part of the last decade. What was different? Well, no QE, that's for sure. And now I'm going to move back and show you why I use exponential averages. Here's the near miss in 2006. I'm just going to bring this little mini chart in here. These are regular averages, simple averages. And this was a definite crossover and bad signal in 2006. You can see that over in with the exponential averages, there was no crossover, so I like this system a whole lot better. Now I'm going to go back in time on the simple averages and show you another fail over here in 2004. Gets you short here, right at the bottom. Exponential averages, if you bear with me, here we go, no signal. Keeps you long. And the last one I want to show is coming into 2001. And I'm sorry for having to do it this way, but unfortunately eSignal doesn't let me toggle exponential and non-exponential. Check this out. That was not a crossover. Kept you short. And what was going on here? Well, this is the great bear market of 2002, 2003 bottom. Look at that, 9/11. This thing's keeping you short. Now, yes, a lot of pain in here for shorts, and you to use other signals to keep you, keep you sane and keep you from losing too much money. But the point I'm trying to make is that, bringing it back to today, the point I'm trying to make is that the crossovers did work great to keep you on the right side of the major trend. They haven't worked that great lately. They didn't work that well in 1998. I know I had this chart in here, but I couldn't get to it. What was going on in 1998? Asian currency crisis, bailouts. So in the age of QE and all the other central banks, I wouldn't put too much stock in a moving average crossover like this. So that's it. Any questions? Feel free to contact me. Email address is on the website, quicktakespro.com, and we'll see you next time. Take care.